Welcome to another LahLah flow. This is a little gentle flow which I've put together to keep you moving while I'm away, so no excuses, and to keep your yoga practice up during this busy period too. So make sure you have a strap handy or a belt or a towel or anything similar that you can use to help you throughout the practice. And make sure you've got your mat rolled out. You might want to light some candles. Get the lighting just right. Make sure you have a nice peaceful space around you. And then coming into your comfortable seated position. Lengthening your spine up out of your waist. Closing your eyes. Beginning to focus on your breath. So breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. And as you breathe in, really feel how that air travels in through the nose, goes down the back of your throat, and it expands your chest. And then exhaling all of the stale air out of your body. Let go of your to-do lists and bring yourself into this present moment. Each time your thoughts try to distract you and take you off somewhere else, just focus back on your breath, this simple inhale and exhale. Bringing your hands to heart center, we'll set an intention for your practice today. This might be something you're working on in your daily life, or something you're working on in your yoga practice, or something you'd like to help somebody else with today, sending the energy to them. So inhaling, we'll lift our arms up overhead. And exhaling, bringing your right palm down towards the mat and stretching over with your left arm. Looking towards your elbow to keep your chest open. Keep breathing through the stretch. That long, deep breath. And inhaling as you come back up to center, exhaling as you release that left hand down. Bring the right arm up and looking towards that elbow as you stretch over, engaging with the breath. And inhaling as you come slowly back up to center, bringing your hands back to your knees. We'll just take the neck around very slowly, twice in each direction. Keep your breath flowing with these rounds, keeping the spine long. Coming back to center, we're going to inhale, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. As you exhale out of your mouth, release the shoulders down. So inhaling the shoulders up. As you exhale, let go of any tensions, frustrations. Anybody who's annoying you or frustrating you. Breathing them out, letting them go. any stupid emails or phone calls you've received. Let them go. And inhaling up one last time, so make it a good one. Good, and then just giving yourself a little shake. And bringing your left hand to your right knee, placing your right hand just behind you. We're going to inhale as we lengthen the spine up and exhaling as we twist to look around behind you. Keep breathing through this twist with each inhale, lengthening further. With each exhale, twisting that little bit more. And exhaling as you release back round to center, switching sides. So right hand to left knee, inhaling as we lengthen the spine, exhaling as you twist. Breathing through the twist, keep working. Exhaling as you release, coming back round to center and coming onto all fours, spreading those fingers wide, making sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are hip distance apart under your hips. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the head and the tailbone, dropping the stomach down. And exhaling as you round through like a hissing cat, looking towards your belly button. And just flow with your own breath for a few rounds. Trying to move as if you're moving in slow motion, so you feel every part of your vertebra as it rounds and curls. Just warming up the spine, keep flowing with the breath. With your next breath, come into a neutral flat spine in the centre, so long straight spine. Really engage in your core to help support your spine here. We're going to inhale, lifting your right hand and your left leg behind you. So keep reaching your right fingers as far as you can and pushing your left heel as if into a wall behind you. Keeping that core strong, keep the breath flowing. And exhaling as we gently, in a controlled way, release the right hand and the left leg. Inhaling as you lift the left hand and the right leg, so stretching those left fingers, pushing that right heel as if into a wall behind you. Your core is engaged, you're breathing deeply. And try not to crane your neck, keep it in line with your spine. And exhaling as we gracefully try to release back down. Keeping your hips raised, we'll walk our hands as far as you can in front of you. Releasing your forehead down to the mat, coming into puppy pose. So feeling the stretch through your arms, your shoulders and your back. If you want to take it a bit deeper, you can come onto your chin rather than your forehead. Wherever you are, keep breathing and keep feeling every little movement within your muscles. Enjoying the stretch. And exhaling as you walk the hands back, releasing the hips down to the heels, mounting into our child's pose. Connecting to your breath again here, and just remembering that you can come into child's pose at any point during the practice. If any part of your body is feeling particularly tight today, Breathe into that part of your body, and with each exhale, feel it melt. And release slightly with each breath. And then stretching your arms out in front again, we're going to inhale to lift back up onto all fours. Tucking our toes under, we're going to lift, coming into our first downward dog of the day. Bend your knees as much as you need to begin with to find that length in your spine. And only when you found that length can you begin to lengthen those legs. Keeping the length, lifting your hips as high as you can, spreading your fingers wide, keep breathing. If your hamstrings are feeling tight, then you can walk your dog by alternately bending your legs. Or perhaps shifting your hips from side to side. Wherever you are, keep breathing. With your next exhale, bending your knees, releasing them gently down to the mat. With inhale here, engaging your core, and as you exhale, lowering the body towards the ground, keeping your elbows glued into your ribs. And then inhaling as we roll up, trying not to push into your hands too much, but really lifting from your core and your chest. Exhaling, we'll come back into our child's pose. Melting down, connecting with that breath again. With your next inhale, inhaling as we lift back up onto all fours. Tucking those toes under, coming back into your downward dog. Remember, you can bend your knees as much as you need to, lifting your hips to find that length in the spine. Spreading your fingers wide, keep breathing. Exhaling as we bend our knees, slowly releasing them back down to the mat, coming onto all fours. Inhaling here as you engage your core, and exhaling as you lower the body all the way down to the ground, keeping those elbows in. Inhaling as we roll up, and exhaling as you come back into your child's pose. Melting that body down, connecting with your breath. With your next inhale, we'll lift up onto all fours again. Exhaling as you tuck those toes, coming back into your downward dog. Finding that length in your spine, bend your knees if you need to, lift your hips. And try to notice if you can feel any difference in your body from that first downward dog we took. Breathing through it. And then exhaling as we gently release the knees back down to the mat. Inhaling here before we exhale to lower the body down to the ground, keeping those elbows glued into the ribs. And inhaling as you roll up. Exhaling as you come back into your child's pose. Just melt down. Feel how there's a little bit more heat, a little bit more energy flowing through your body. So with your next inhale, we're going to lift back up onto all fours. This time inhaling to bring your right foot forward in the middle of your palms. And watching the alignment with your knee and your ankle here, so making sure that your knee is exactly over your ankle, it doesn't go past the ankle. We're going to inhale as you rise up, engaging your core, relax your shoulders, and breathe here. Feel strong, steady and stable. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward. And inhaling as we rise up. Exhaling as you fold forward. Inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. And the last one, exhaling forward. Inhaling up. And then exhaling, placing both palms back down onto the mat. We're going to walk our right foot to the outside edge of your mat and bring your right arm on the inside of the leg. Coming into your lizard lunge, just sink your hips forward. Sinking your pelvis towards the ground. You should feel quite an intense stretch on the inner thigh of the right leg and perhaps the front of your left leg at the back here. Just breathe through it. Breathing long deep breaths into where you're feeling the stretch strongest. And with each exhale, feeling it release slightly. And try to really be present within your body, so feeling every little movement within your muscles. Keep breathing through it, working with your breath. With your next inhale, shifting those hips back, bringing the right foot back as we come back to all fours. As we inhale, we'll lift the left foot forward, watching the alignment with your knee and your ankle. We'll inhale as we rise up, engaging your core, relaxing your shoulders, keep breathing. We'll exhale as we flow forward. Inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling forward. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Last one, exhaling down. Inhaling up. And then exhaling as you release your palms down to the mat. Walking that left foot to the outside edge of your mat and bringing your left arm on the inside of your leg. We're going to sink into our lizard lunge, so shifting your hips forward, sinking as deep as you'd like to. If you feel you'd like to deepen the stretch even further, you can always lower onto your elbows as well. But respecting your body, not pushing it too far. Keep breathing. Really being present, feeling every little movement within your muscles. And then placing the palms down, we'll inhale as we slowly come back up, shifting that weight back, coming back up onto all fours. Taking a deep breath in here, engaging your core. We'll exhale as we lower the body, keeping those elbows glued in. Inhaling as you roll up. And exhaling as you come back into your child's pose. Relaxing down, letting the body melt. Breathing into that part of your body that was feeling tight, and with each exhale, feel it release and soften. And with your next breath, we'll inhale, coming back to all fours. And then bringing the legs up in front of you, coming to seated on your mat. Lengthening the legs out in front of you. And taking your strap or your belt or whatever it is that you're using. So lengthening your legs out in front of you, flexing your toes towards you, looping your strap around your feet. We'll inhale as we lengthen, lifting the spine up out of your waist. And just stay here. If this is already quite a big stretch for you, then just stay here and breathe here. If you want to go a bit further, we'll fold forward, hinging from the hips. But keeping the spine long, so we're taking our chest to our toes, not towards our knees. And with each inhale, keep lengthening through the spine. With each exhale, twist, folding, not twisting, but a little bit further. And again, just respect your body, only go as far as it wants to today. Wherever you are, just breathing. And inhaling as you release, coming back up to center. We'll take our right leg, bending it in towards the body, placing that right foot just on the inner, just next to your inner left thigh, and placing your right hand just behind you. We'll inhale as we lengthen, lifting the left arm up, and exhaling as we twist, hugging the knee into chest, and looking behind you. So with each inhale, keep lengthening the spine and lifting through. And as you exhale, twisting that little bit further. Keep working in the twist. Keep breathing the twist. And exhaling as you gently release, coming back round to centre, lengthening that right leg and bringing the left leg in towards the body. So placing your left hand out just behind you. Inhaling as we lengthen, lifting the right arm, lengthening the spine, and exhaling as we twist, hugging this knee into chest, and looking behind you. With each inhale, keep lengthening through the spine, and as you exhale, twisting that little bit further. Keep breathing through it, working in the twist. And exhaling as you release, coming back round to centre. Bending both knees and slowly lowering down onto your spine, carefully releasing down. And then bringing your feet so they're about a foot's distance away from your body. And making sure that your feet are about hip distance wide. As we inhale, we're slowly going to curl the tailbone up and lift the spine up off the mat, lifting the hips. So feel like your knees are lengthening away from you. And try to keep them together so don't let them fall out to the sides. And lift your hips as high as you can, lifting your chest. Try to take your chest towards your chin, but not your chin towards your chest. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can roll your shoulders under the body, interlacing your fingers along the mat. Wherever you are, keep breathing. And then exhaling as we release, letting go of your fingers as they are interlaced. And very, very slowly, as if in slow motion, feeling each vertebra as it releases down, coming back to the mat. So that your tailbone is the last part of your spine to unfurl onto the mat. Just letting your spine settle, hugging your knees into chest. And releasing the knees slightly so you can feel your tailbone lengthen onto the mat. And just rock gently from side to side, giving your sacrum and your lower spine a nice massage. Keeping that breath flowing. And then placing your feet back down onto the mat. Knees are bent. And stretching your arms out at shoulder level. You're going to drop your knees over to the right side as you look towards your left hand. Going into a spinal twist. So breathe all the way down the spine. And as you exhale, feel how that lower back softens, relaxes. Keep focusing on that feeling of the softening, relaxing. And inhaling as you bring the knees back to centre, exhaling them over to the left side as you look towards your right hand. Keep breathing all the way down the spine. With each exhale, feeling how that lower back softens and relaxes. Feeling those long, deep breaths. And inhaling as you bring your knees back to centre, lengthening your legs out. Take your feet a bit wider than hip distance wide and let your feet flop out to the side. Bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing up to the sky. Coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Close your eyes. And begin to deepen your breath. So breathing in, feeling how the air travels in through the nose, down the back of your throat, and it expands your body. And breathing out, feel how you sink that little bit deeper into your relaxation. With each exhale, letting go of tension, relaxing further. Each time your thoughts try to distract you, bring yourself back to this simple inhale and exhale. And staying here for as long as you can, or as long as you like. Enjoying your relaxation. Namaste, and thank you for flowing with me today.